Coast Game of the Week. Let it roll.
Rolling down Highway 95, sailing through a hometown countryside. Move on over, stand aside my cruise control and overdrive. Need to take my baby for a ride. Ooh, she's like a smooth stretch of highway. Ooh, like a cool summer breeze. If my motor's running right, or we might lose control tonight. Got the shape I love to squeeze, looks that bring me to my knees. Oh please, let it roll tonight.
Everyone, and welcome to TW Teleproductions North Coast Game of the Week from Highlands Health Stadium behind Perkins High School on Campbell Street. We're ready to roll with Week 12 action. Regional quarterfinals as the number 3 seed Perkins Pirates play host to the number 6 seed Van Wert Cougars. Both teams at 10-1 on the season. And these guys right here in black are ready to roll and get this week started after a playoff opening victory over River Valley, and really what was something of what you would call a warm-up for this one, because the Pirates just rolled in that game big time from the opening gun. You know, as the playoffs roll around, that everything gets tougher and tougher, and you're looking at a team here in Van Wert that won the state championship 2 years ago and lost in the regional finals last year to Port Clinton in a game that was played at Strobel Field at Cedar Point Stadium. So these guys have been through the wars, and as Jalen Santoro said before the game, here's a team, they went all the way to the state championship, so there's 5-6 more games there. They went to regional finals last year. There's 4. It's like another full season of games that they've been able to play just in playoffs alone. The grill is always hot and always putting out good stuff, as the Perkins Boosters have a great spread behind the stadium each and every outing. Pre-game is sponsored by Noble Axes, axe throwing in downtown Sandusky at the Marketplace at the Cook. From high atop Firelands Health Stadium, that's the look at Friday night and what's going to be happening here. The Van Wert fans gathering across the way. Down on the field, the Pirates dressed in their all black, just as the fans would be this night on a blackout at Firelands Health Stadium. These are the Van Wert Cougars in their road uniforms. Van Wert out of the Western Buckeye League, which provides some very good opposition. Go Perkins, we got you. They're 9-1 on the regular season. Their only loss was to Wapakoneta, whose only loss on the year was to St. Mary's Memorial, another team to Marion Local, another team that was in the playoffs, 11-0, heading into week number 12. So there's some good football played in that part of the state, and that's what they bring to the North Coast here on the night of November 4th. As Old Glory waves proudly at the west end of Firelands Health Stadium with the state of Ohio flag right below. It's going to be the first time Perkins has ever met Van Wert. Second week in a row that's happened as you look at that gorgeous sunset over Campbell Street in Perkins Township. Fan of the week, this time going to be known as...
Captain Hook and I are famous right now. And hi, and get a
Little Captain Hook.
Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Fan of the week, Junior Captain Hook, brought to you by Snow Trails Winter Resort, Ohio's first and finest in Central Ohio. And see, we told you it's a blackout, and they're all ready. Even the Sturzingers who are there watching the whole family play football tonight. Go Sam and Weston. They're gathered up, ready to go, and the cheerleaders anxiously awaiting kickoff, as everybody is. See all the black in the stands behind us. And the Perkins High School Marching Band making their entrance onto the field as well. The winner of this game would play second-seeded Millersburg West Holmes, and then beyond that awaits top-seeded Cleveland Glenville. Spirit running high as the Pirates bring in a whole bunch of young men who were named to all-conference team this week. A team that was second in the Lake Division in scoring. The thing that I kept talking about before the game on the radio, and it didn't really pan out in this one as we look at our Sandusky Bay Pancake House Super Fan of the Week.
Awesome group of guys. Great fighters. They're there all the time. They never give up. Go Pirates. We're going to win, hopefully. There we go. Go Pirates.
Thanks, Keith. That is your Super Fan of the Week for Sandusky Bay Pancake House since 1966. The Van Wert pass defense, as you look at the blackout by the Pirates student section, they're ranked second to last in their league, 9th out of 10 teams. But, boy, that pass defense looked a lot better than that. Our pregame sponsored by Noble Axes, axe throwing in downtown Sandusky. Logan Lesh, Greg Benarucci, right behind Coach Santoro, and Sam Sterzinger there as well, ready to lead the Pirates onto the field. And week number 12 action, and boy, they do look ready and pumped and excited for week number 12. You don't often get to week 12 in a high school football season. Ask the hundreds of teams that are sitting at home watching. It's a pretty special week, and it's all coming up for you next on our North Coast Game of the Week. We're out on Shank Road for tonight's first quarter scenery. I see a shadow on the ground. Oh, look at that little camera. Heart Tongue Title being sponsor of our first quarter tonight as we look at the little creek running through Shank Road, and that's the way fall looks in the township. And this is the way the Pirates look on week number 12 as we get ready to kick it off. John Normington's sleigh hitting that signature boot along the ground. That'll be returned by Van Wert out to the 38-yard line. Now, Van Wert's a team that, when they're operating at full gear, they like to run a quick offense. They get on the field and they just let her roll. And this Aiden Pratt is their quarterback, a senior, who as a sophomore led this team to the state championship. And here he is as a senior, still gunslinging for the Cougars. A 3rd down and 3. And Pratt finds Maddox Crutchfield for a first down on the Pirate 49-yard line. And here you're going to look at blown assignment number 1, and boy, is it blown in a big way because there is nobody near Crutchfield. That's a 49-yard touchdown pass for the Cougars, and they're on the board early in this one, just as Perkins was the week before. Now Van Wert does it to the Pirates in this one. And Pratt's eyes had to be lighting up like $50 when he saw Crutchfield standing alone downfield. And as Jalen Santoro said after the game, just a mix-up in assignments, and when that happens, disaster follows. Dylan Parker holding for their kicker, Damon McCracken, who splits the uprights, and quickly, 47 seconds in, it's a Van Wert 7-0 lead. This is Wyatt Nemitz on the return. We'll get it out to the 23-yard line, and from there, the Pirates have a chance to answer back. And we'll start out with that quick toss out into the flats for Jaden Rowe, who has a way of turning little things into big things. And that's a 23-yard pickup out to the 46-yard line. Pirates did so well in this the week before against River Valley. Just setting that little diamond up on one side of the field, and you've got blockers out there to take care of all of your one-on-one coverage, and that leaves Jaden Rowe open to create as he might, and that time created 23 yards. And from there, Jaden Rowe again. Forward to the Van Wert 40 and a pickup of 14. For the ground game, Lesh slides down after a 6-yard pickup to make it 2nd down and 4. So the Pirates answering back with what would seemingly be a very promising drive. Lesh for only 2, which will bring up a 3rd down and 2, which very makeable. But you hear the whistles blowing, and an illegal procedure call will mark 5 back against the Pirates and turn it into 3rd down and 7. The incomplete pass makes it 4th down and 7. Without the procedure call, you might think about a 4th and 2. Another attempt for Jaden Rowe as we look for the 2nd time for Matthews Ford. Boy, what a great effort by Rowe, but just couldn't hold it in, so it turns it over on downs to Van Wert on their own 37. Aiden Pratt just slings that one out of bounds to make it 2nd down and 10 as he was running away from Pirate pressure. Now, it says something about a young man who's a quarterback, 6'4", 205. He also plays defensive end on the other side of the ball. Tells you about something about the athlete this young man is. A 3rd down and 7. We've been watching Jaden Rowe do it on the offensive side of things, and now, well, his defense isn't too bad either. Turns it into a 4th down and 15. Big play by Rowe. Watch him come off that far side. And he just steps inside his block and blasts through, almost untouched, for the hit on Pratt. Yeah, there's a little bit of excitement there in number 8. And now Van Wert to kick it away. And Perkins will start on their own 20-yard line. Signs of good business up next. Please support these local area businesses. Crush Wine Bar, Wendy's, Dockside Cafe, Sandusky Bay Pancake House, S&H Blinds and Floors, Cameo Pizza, Braylon Collier gains 6 across the way. Make it 2nd down and 4. Lesh on a little quarterback draw. Snuffed out well by Jacob Forst and the Van Wert defense, turning it into a 3rd and 3. And Sturzinger in search of the 1st down. We get a holding call, which stops the clock right there, as you see the official in the background bringing it back to make it 3rd down and 15 from the 15-yard line. That was almost an amazing grab by Rowe. Now, he'll sit there and beat himself up over this. 2 defenders right there. That's a tough catch, but take another look. This just tells you about Jaden Rowe and what he expects of himself. It's an amazing throw by Lesh when you look at where he's got to throw it, kind of lurching backwards and still putting the ball right there, put it up for grabs. Rowe thinking he's got it, but along came number 4, Luke Wessel on the blind side, knocked that thing out of there to make it 4th down and 15. This punt sails out of bounds. A short one, being only 24 yards, would give Van Wert great field position on the Perkins 39-yard line. And Aiden Pratt goes to work. Ben Meggett there to drag him down after a 5-yard gain. 2nd down and 5 at the Pirate 34. You can see Meggett on the chase right there. And the incomplete pass makes it 3rd down and 5. Little forward pass. A little shovel pass that doesn't make connections. That's the safe part of it. It just is called an incomplete pass. Boy, a moment you're really hopeful on this because Sam Sturzing is right there to give Perkins the ball if it's not ruled incomplete. So that makes it 4th down now and 5 as the string is out on this one. Look at this throw by Pratt. Connor Campbell in the end zone. You cannot play a ball better than what Sturzinger did and still have it called a completion. And it was just a great catch by Campbell. And sometimes you just have to tip your hat to the opponent and say, hey, well done. It's a well-thrown ball. And Sturzinger, you'll get a good look here for Matthews forward. He's all over the play. And this has breakup written all over it. Might even got a hand on it, but how Campbell even comes up with that football is anybody's guess. Campbell, his 10th touchdown receiving catch of the year, and you can see that extra point blocked. Looks like Ben Meggett scooting through to knock that thing down, and it stays at 13-0 with 4:57 to go in the first quarter. We'll get another look at the kick by McCracken. Yeah, Ben Meggett. Nice job by the Pirates senior. There's that blackout. All the students definitely got the message, as did most of the stands as well. It was well publicized throughout the week. With Wyatt Nemitz on the return, will make it as far as the 30-yard line. And from there, the Pirate offense now with some work to do. Down by 13 points early. Lesh for 7 to make it a 2nd down and 3. Good pursuit that time by Damon McCracken. But Lesh picked up just enough for a 1st down, and now Isaac Bunt's turn to go to work as he goes for Baker's dozen on 1st down, picking up 13 and getting a 1st down all the way to the 47-yard line on the Van Wert side of midfield. Good shifty running by Bunce. Good job of reading holes, plus he's got the speed and quickness to make a lot of positive things happen when he gets into the secondary. Bunce this time with nowhere to go, will pick up 1 and make it 2nd down and 9. The mind of a head coach at work on the sidelines. Any yardage picked up right there would be nullified by a holding call against Perkins. Saw another flag go down on the background there that would have negated that one, even would have been caught. You can see that little 4-man diamond shape right in front of us to start this play. The incomplete pass for Sturzinger sets up another punting situation for the Pirates. See, that ball was a little bit more of a wobbler coming downfield, so it didn't come off the hand just right. Venerucci taking a high snap and booting that punt away. And it'll be covered by Van Wert on their own 17-yard line. Van Wert with a 13-0 lead. And the Pirates looking for some kind of spark to get them on track. Special thanks to these local businesses supporting the North Coast Game of the Week. Van Wert starting from their own 17. Catch made but out of bounds on the far side, so it leads to 2nd down and 10, and now you can turn that into 2nd down and 15. We talked about that spark that the Pirates need. Look at Jaden Rowe. There to get it done again. That ball fumbled into the end zone. If Perkins covers it, it's a touchdown. And that time Austin Yoakum had the call as it's Van Wert on top of it. But that's a safety for the Pirates, and their first points come from the defense. And again, Jaden Rowe with a big play on defense for Perkins. And boy, does this get off to a huge beginning in this game on both sides of the ball. This is called Bringing the Heat, and it's brought to you by Gunlock Sheet Metal Works Incorporated. Heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and refrigeration since 1889. Kid Rowe from the other side from earlier just beats his man and then just lays the licking on the quarterback. Very close. Venerucci was there, maybe with a shot to pick it up. It's kind of like a shot in the dark when you take it to dive at a bouncing ball like that. But it's the defense that sparks things and gets the Pirates on the board with the safety at 13-2. And that's Bringing the Heat for Gunlock Sheet Metal Works on Columbus Avenue in Sandusky. Free kick from their own 20 would give Perkins good field position as Wyatt Nemitz will take it out to the 48-yard line. So a chance now with good field position for the Pirates to get right back in this game. Five for Isaac Bunce on first down, and the Pirates are facing 2nd and 5 on the Van Wert 47. Not much for Logan Lesh as he loses a yard to bring up a 3rd down and 6. Injury timeout to the tackler on the play from Van Wert. Means it's time to thank some more local businesses for supporting us here at the Game of the Week. Matthews Ford, Cook Aluminum, Hermes Parker Concrete, Noble Fun, Steinemann Hafner Insurance, Payne Nichols and Company, Sandusky Steel and Supply, Gnome's Podiatric Medicine, Tom's Trophy Shop, looking for the big play. And the Pirates looking for interference, simply ruled an incomplete pass. It brings up a 4th down and 6, and the Pirates forced to kick it away again. And this time Van Wert would start on their 21 with 54 seconds left to go in the first half. I'm sorry, the first quarter. 2nd down and 8 on the Van Wert 23-yard line. Get Austin Yoakum over the middle of the line along with Adam Davis and Ben Meggett. Ball caught to the far side for a 7-yard gain, and when the second quarter begins, Van Wert faces 3rd and 1 on their own 30-yard line. And that second quarter will be sponsored by Restore Pro, disaster cleanup and restoration done by the folks at Restore Pro, and by the world-famous Paddle Bar located in downtown Sandusky. Look for the brightest building downtown and you'll find them. That nice crowd on hand for this playoff contest. The Pirates very fortunate to be able to host 2 playoff games for this season, gaining that number 3 seed. Just enough for a first down to keep the Van Wert drive alive. And the pass completion there to Brillen Parker, good for 4. Second down and 6 as they go into that hurry-up offense once again to try and catch the defense napping.
3. We got 3 holding balls.
Hayden Pratt nowhere to go, and Austin Yoakum making sure he goes nowhere. Loss of 3, 4th down and 7, and we'll take another look at number 66 doing his thing up front for the Pirates. There's a hole, there's a hole. No, there's no hole. That's Austin Yoakum filling up that gap, and it brings up a 4th down and 7 after Yoakum tosses Pratt for a 3-yard loss, and he's not an easy kid to toss for a loss either. Braylon Collier on the return, and the Pirates set up shop on their own 34 with exactly 10 minutes to go in the first half. This will be a 2nd down and 8. And there's Weston Sturzinger. Turns it into a 4-yard gain, so 3rd down and 4 is what the Pirates are facing here. Thanks to the following businesses for supporting us here at the North Coast Game of the Week: Good Time Lake Erie Cruises, Skate World, Ghostly Manor, Restore Pro, BGSU Firelands College, Wake Up and Waffle, Cold Water Company, Heartland and Wilkin Custom Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, intended for Braylon Collier. Now 4th down and 9. Low snap, and Benarucci does a good job digging it out of the turf. Van Wert, after the return, would start on their own 43-yard line. Good field position for the Cougars with a 13-2 lead. 8.5 to play in the second quarter. Pratt looking for room, but only finding 2. So it's 2nd down and 8 on the 45. This one, trouble. And I tell you what, it doesn't show right off the bat what a huge stop that was downfield to save a touchdown. As it stands, this is a gain all the way down to the 7-yard line. But watch a touchdown-saving tackle by Joey Diederich right here. If he doesn't get him, that's 6 points, and the significance of that is going to show up here in just a couple of minutes. 1st and goal on the 7. And Brillen Parker takes him down to the 4, where it's 2nd down and goal. Parker again. Stopped at the 1. 3rd down, goal at the 1. Nothing for Parker. 4th down and goal at the 1. Parker, nothing doing. Look at Zach Oprzetic, the leading tackler on this Perkins football team. Huge goal line stand, and there is the significance of that tackle we told you about by Joey Diedrich. You never give up. This is our play of the game for Civista Bank, who are focused on you. Right now we're focused on number 7, right in the middle of the Perkins defense, who at 151 pounds, saying, I don't care. You are not getting in our end zone right here. Look at that hit across the way. Sam Sturzinger, Joey Diedrich, Ben Meggett, all right there, closing the door on 4th down and goal at the 1, and the Pirates start on their own 3, as that was actually a 2-yard loss. That's your play of the game, and it's sponsored by Civista Bank. Many thought that was a safety. Was it or wasn't it? It was just darn close. They put Lesh just outside of the goal line for 2nd down and 12. A quick toss to get him out of there. Goes out for a short pickup on the play, but a personal foul against Van Wert. They had him stopped short of a 1st down over there. And our second look for Matthew Sword shows you there's no reason for a late hit out of bounds. Braylon Collier stopped just out of bounds about the 8-yard line. That was not necessary, and the official deemed it the same. Sorry, Carson Smith, but that's 15 yards against you, and that is a gift 1st down for the Pirates out to their 25-yard line. Instant breathing room and instant life in this Perkins offense. There's Isaac Bunce for a yard to make it 2nd down and 9. Clock in the background winding down in the first half, with Perkins holding a deficit in front of them at 13-2. Now a 3rd down and 2. Here's your Civista Bank scoreboard as we get timeout called, as the Pirates want to make sure of this 3rd down. They're all big at this stage of the game. Off the scramble, look at Lesh keep this play alive, and look at Jaden Rowe getting himself open downfield. At that point, everybody's ad-libbing. Rowe finds the way open. Lesh finds him for a pickup of 20, and it's a 1st down out to the 47. This is good work. The initial toss, as you can see, not there. Lesh now has to run for his life. Got his defender off his feet. That was Aiden Pratt, which is good. And then managed to find Jaden Rowe downfield for that 20-yard gain, which gets them a fresh set of downs out at the 47-yard line. And now we go to work. Braylon Collier for a 1st down on a gain of 11. Now Caden Nixon on a gain of a whole lot more. Pirates just steadily working it up that near sideline. Coming up with a big drive before halftime. Jaden Rowe picks up yardage down to the 17. Couple of neat moves after the catch. It's a couple of extra yards, and they're all big at this point. Collier out of bounds at the 10. So it would be 1st down and goal from there. And now this play coming up, you've got to watch closely, because it is nothing short of a masterpiece. Watch this toss. Watch this catch. Right at the pylon, getting just enough to make it count. That pylon is a part of the end zone. You hit that pylon when you're in bounds. That's part of the end zone. That's a touchdown. Great awareness by Collier. Another look for Matthews Ford. Great cut in front of the defense and right over the pylon. Van Wert says no. Referee says yes. Now the Pirates trying to make it a 3-point game. This extra point worked so well last week against River Valley. Aiden Pratt must have seen that on tape because he makes the tackle short of the goal line. It stays at 13-8, but important for the Pirates to get that score before halftime as they would get the ball first in the second half. Great coverage downfield. There's Aiden Gruden coming off all pumped up. And somehow a flag comes in there afterwards.
So they didn't do the same thing.
Jalen Santoro not happy about the flag either. Take another look. Something right after the play was done, the tackle was made when that flag came out. The bobble and a tackle going to be made just shy of the 20-yard line. And Aiden Gruden leading the charge in the open field. Braxton Martin, a freshman, down there as well, along with Wyatt Nemitz. Was it a hand on the helmet as he came up? I have no idea. A shovel pass forward, read beautifully by Oprozedek. Offsetting penalties to bring up 2nd down and 7 on the 35. And Adam Davis decides to become a force on the defensive end as well. Austin Yoker says, "You aren't going anywhere. If I have to tackle you by the jockey shorts, you're going down." Great pressure again by that Pirate defense. Pratt gets through the initial surge, but when Yoakum gets a hold, forget about it. Oprozedek to finish the job. And we got a 4th and 10 in front of him. Gage Steeman to kick the ball away for Van Wert. Pirates looking for some business before halftime as they got the ball back with just 45 seconds left in the second quarter. 2nd down and 5. Well, you put the ball in Braylon Collier's hands at this stage of the field, you just never know what's going to happen. There he picks up 11. The overthrow on Collier with 25 seconds to go in the half. Lesh looking again. Almost picked off by McCracken. 3rd down and 10. This time Lesh will run for 7 and take it out of bounds, making it 4th down and 3, and the Pirates booted away to end the first half. With Van Wert in the lead, 13-8. It could be a whole lot worse. It was 13-0 at one point. Second half coming up next on TW Teleproductions North Coast Game of the Week. Got a whole lot going on in Pipe Creek these days. The Old Fish House in Huron brings you our third quarter. Looking for knickknacks, snacks, and all sorts of BS facts? That's where you'll find them. Also, Noble Pins, duck pin bowling, the marketplace at the Cook in downtown Sandusky. Van Wert with a 13-8 lead on our Civista Bank scoreboard. Our second half gets ready to roll from Firelands Health Stadium. Pirates scoring the final 8 points of the first half. And now we'll get the ball first to start out the second half. Nemitz will return this ball to the 29-yard line. The Pirates start out. Jaden Rowe first up out of that little diamond formation for 11. Out to the 40-yard line. Look at this move by Collier, shaking one tackler along the sidelines and keeping it alive all the way to the Van Wert 32-yard line for a pickup of 28 yards. All in a day's work. Near the sideline, sidesteps one tackler, stays in bounds, and goes for several more. Lesh cut down with a 1-yard loss. So it's second down and 11 on the 33. Now, get on the edge of your seats again, because it's the last conversion to Collier for a touchdown was a masterpiece. Look at this. Look at the end zone referees. Collier coming up hurt. That is a fully outstretched diving reception in which it appeared to go right down on top of the football and has the wind knocked out of him, but this kid would keep coming back for more. That's known as being a warrior. That's actually known as being a pirate. And Braylon Collier, every bit of it. This is our play of the game for Civista Bank, focused on you. And we could watch this 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Keep rewinding it at home, too, because this slow motion look is even better. The throw by Lesh is pinpoint. The catch by Collier is like once in a lifetime. It's like somebody pulled the string and all the arms went up at once. That's your play of the game for Civista Bank. Focused on you. The Pirates, just that quickly, have their first lead of the ball game. 1 minute and 51 seconds into the second half. 15-13 now on our Civista Bank scoreboard. We like the way that looks a whole lot better. Van Wert now starts from their 27, and the Pirate defense trying to hold on to the momentum that the offense now has given them. All this momentum near the end of the half was started, of course, by the Perkins defense, holding them on 4th and goal at the 1. That ball is very close to being batted down. But it turns into 3rd down and 4. Pratt dragged down by Yoakum, short of a first down. So it's 4th down and 2. Steeman back to the punting game once again. And that one rolls all the way down to the Perkins 24-yard line. Pirates with a chance to take a 2-score lead right here. Pass completion to Jaden Rowe is good for 3 yards to make it 2nd and 7 on the 27. Less scrambling all over the place before he just decides to throw that ball away. 3rd and 7. And the drive is alive for Jaden Rowe. Pick up a 14 out to the 41-yard line. And the Perkins drive will continue. Second down and 9 after the 1-yard run by Lesh. 2 more for Logan makes it 3rd down and 7. It's known as a 1st down conversion on the 12-yard catch by Collier. Bunce will pick up 5 to make it 2nd down and 5 on the Van Wert 39-yard line. A motion penalty to knock the Pirates back 5 yards. Hence the completion to Rowe and a pickup of 3, which makes it 3rd and 7 on the Van Wert 41-yard line. That ball kind of shoveled forward by Lesh was ruled intentional grounding, which 5 yards from the spot of the infraction, plus loss of down, so the Pirates have to kick it away. And down deep, Crutchfield, after the bobble, will get him back out to the 23-yard line. Second drive that Van Wert's had, where they are now fighting from behind, as Weston Sturzinger makes that stop after 2 yards to Crutchfield. Now Brill and Parker around the edge for a 1st down out to the 37. It's your Civista Bank scoreboard. Perkins with a 15-13 lead here in the 3rd quarter. Crutchfield steps out of bounds after a 4-yard pickup. And quickly, Van Wert right back up to the line of scrimmage with Aiden Pratt running it for 6. And a 1st down out at the 47. That long pass attempt over the head of Crutchfield, coverage downfield by Mike Young. Pratt will carry for 7, and it's 3rd down and 3. See a flag goes down, and you could hear in the background the Pirate bench, thank you, thank you. They've been doing that all night. And there it is, right there, number 57. You just, and number 11, same thing. This is stuff you just don't do. The pushing and the shoving when the play is done. You know, Ben Meggett's looking around like, what the heck? Did you see that? And then, yeah, they did. So it's now 3rd down and 18. It's known as a sign of very little class. And now a sideline warning called on Perkins. Sorry, the other way around there. Sideline warning as well. This is the extra stuff that just is not needed. And you see it happen twice in this play. The little slap in the helmet, and Meggett's like, come on. And there goes the flag. If you have to do cheap stuff to win, then wins really aren't that valuable. They don't mean as much. Not to people who look at the game the right way. Pratt carries for 9 to make it a 4th down and 9. And they penalize themselves right out of a 1st down by being, ignorant. The second look at Matthews Ford at the athleticism of Aiden Pratt. Away from the first wave of tacklers, but Weston Sturzinger preventing that 1st down. Textbook tackle right there by the Pirate sophomore. 4th down and 9. And a punting situation for Van Wert. Fair catch by Collier. Pirates start on their 20. Still with a 15-13 lead. Pirates going backwards 3 yards right there. Make it a 3rd down and 7 back on the 23. And another intentional groundings call against the Pirates. So the third quarter ends in rather auspicious manner in a low snap on the punt. Pirates cover it up in their end zone. That's a safety. And all of a sudden, we're tied at 15 heading into the final 12 minutes. Our fourth quarter is being sponsored by Snow Trails Winter Resort in Mansfield and by Noble Crafts, Craft Tavern and Shop located in the marketplace downtown. Well, the final decisive 12 minutes of football coming up. And it'll be first down for Van Wert as they start this drive on their 40-yard line. Pratt will carry for a yard as you look at a tie scoreboard on our Civista Bank scoreboard. Mike Young had a shot. Third down and 9. Delay of game would make it third down and 14. Van Wert on their own 36. Right by Campbell and out of bounds on the far side, so a fourth down and 14 for the Cougars. Not before a Pirate timeout. We'll stop the clock and we bring you some more signs of good business. Please support local business in our area that support the game of the week. Brady Signs, the Crimus Company, Noble Axes Axe Throwing, Pizza House West, J Bistro, Van Wert punting.
Come on,
Boy, you talk about a game where every possession now turns just crucial. The Pirates will start this one on their 21-yard line. Three-yard loss. Isaac Bunce on the first carry of the drive, as our Civista Bank scoreboard tells you the story. Lush knocked down after a 3-yard gain, so it's third and 21. Talk about key plays in a game. Look at this. What a catch by Sturzinger. Again, this is a sophomore that just comes up with clutch play after clutch play. The first down carry brings it out to the 35. We're at second down and 8. Quick toss to Sturzinger and out of bounds after a 6-yard gain, bringing up third down and 2. Speaking of clutch gains, Lesh knew he had the first down, slides to a stop out on the 47, where it's another first down for the Pirates after a gain of 6. Lesh doing the smart thing here when he knows traffic's coming. He's down, get the first down, keep the drive moving along. Give your offense a chance to do what they do best. Anytime that ball goes long and Sturzinger is there, you think, this one's money in the bank. That one just very well defended. Second down and 10. Bunce goes down with a yard loss to make it third down and 11. Again, you need a clutch play. Look at Sturzinger just getting himself open. And that's a 13-yard pickup for a first down at the Van Wert 41-yard line. Game on the line. Series hanging in the balance. And the junior throws to the sophomore to make it come through. And now this is Jaden Rowe. I just love watching this kid run with the football. For 11 yards down to the 30-yard line. This is known as yak. Yards after the catch. And nobody does it better than Jaden Rowe. See ya, 5. But the fifth guy that had a shot finally managed to corral him after that 11-yard pickup. But another big one down to the 30 where the Pirates keep this drive in gear. Isaac bunts for 4. Second down and 6. And all of a sudden, Bunce becomes like a man possessed. 14 yards down to the 12-yard line where the Pirates try and break a 15-all tie. And now down into the red zone on this 14-yard run for number 18. Lesh will carry for 3. It's second down and 7 on the 9-yard line. And here's some determination. You want to see it? Watch closely. Bunts dives for that end zone. Crashes across the goal line for the lead score in this ball game. That coming from 9 yards away. Bunts dove forward from about the 4 where he got hit. Number 1, offensive line, great job in getting this hole opened up. And when the hit comes, Bunts says, end zone or bust. And that is 6 more for the Pirates. They take the lead 21-15 with 5 minutes and 16 seconds to play in the game. The extra point right there, and it's 22-15. 5:16 left to play in the game. They're just going to cover this ball up on their 21-yard line. But now you're going to get a look at what Van Wert can do under pressure. That's a gain of 18 yards. Pass play to Garrett Gunter. 12 more out to the 47. Now Gunter once again. As all of a sudden Van Wert, after being silenced, starting to rumble down the field. Yeah, there's no two ways about it. That's just a great catch. That's just a great catch. Nate Phillips. These are the kind of catches we're used to seeing the Pirates make against somebody, and now it's happening against them. Darn good quarterback throws to a very good receiver. Another look for Matthews Ford shows Phillips over his shoulder, twisting and contorting his body and going out of bounds just before that pylon. First and goal at the 2, and Aiden Pratt is into the end zone to get them within 1 at 22-21. And now watch a crucial part of this ball game coming up after our second look for Matthews Ford. Pratt just enough to get into the end zone. The knee was down, but that ball was at the goal line and in for the 6. Extra point kick. Sailed to the left. It was no good. However, Pirates called for offsides. Puts them closer to the goal line. They go for 2. Aiden Pratt is in, and the Cougars lead by 1, 23-22. But there's still 3 minutes and 58 seconds left to play. On our Civista Bank scoreboard, you see the Pirates trailing by 1. Time for the drive of the season for the Pirates. It doesn't start out well. Second down and 10. Watch this. Another storybook play. Unbelievable. Jaden Rowe. You know, you run out of words after a while to describe some of this stuff, except sheer, utter determination. Lesh just giving Rowe a chance. Look at Jaden right here. on the outcut. Zips upfield, gets his man by a step or two. I don't know if you can throw it any better. I don't know if you can catch it any better. How many times have we said that in this football season about this team? 49-yard gain to the Van Wert 31, and Isaac Bunce carries forward for a yard to make it 2nd down and 9. And now you're trying to accomplish a couple of things. Run the clock out and get yourself in a position to either score the touchdown or get in position for a John Normington Slay game-winning kick. Gain of 7 right there makes it 3rd and 2 on the 23-yard line. Bunce will lose a yard, and now, talk about a season coming down to the climax. 4th down and 3. There's the story on your Civista Bank scoreboard. These guys look nervous? Not in the least. We just got to pick it up, guys. 4th and 3. So let's do it. Caden Nixon. Clutch catch, 9 yards to the 15-yard line, a 1st down on the 7th play of the drive. Lush for 2 at 2nd down and 8 on the 13. First thing is you want to score a touchdown. Second thing is you've got a kicker that can put it through from here. You're well within his range. The specialty teams player of the year in the SBC, waiting in the wings. Sterzinger made the catch and came up injured. Pirates couldn't stop the clock, and now Van Wert does. 19 seconds to go. This is for the win. The ball never came out of there. Except Brillen Parker picks it up and runs the other way. And watch him do the smart thing. He gets close to the goal line. He's just going to run straight across the field to run the clock out before stepping into the end zone. What a heartbreaking way to end your season. John Normington Slay, 32-yard attempt. It is well within his range, but you just never see the ball come out of there. Pressure up the middle, and it gets smothered. And Parker with the wherewithal to pick the ball up. You can still see the clock running in the background at 15 seconds, and he ran the clock out the rest of the way. And now it's how do you deal with this? And this is a great display of it right here with Austin Yoakum and Logan Lesh. And how much more can you say about these kids except you love them to death for the season they put together and the entertainment they provided every Friday night. And it ain't easy, folks, going out there and being a football player. Sometimes these guys made it look easy, but there's nothing to do here but say thanks, guys, for a great season. We know you'll be back. All of these seniors that are graduating have put together a foundation built of rock, stone, and concrete that everybody in the future now is going to be building on for years to come. And these guys will always be able to look back knowing that the foundation was put together by them, and now it's up to the rest to carry this load on for the future. And there's a whole lot of great people coming along that are going to be able to make this thing happen in years to come. That's the true agony of defeat, as they used to say on ABC's Wide World of Sports. It just ends with a thud at Firelands Health Stadium. But again, great season for the Perkins Pirates, and they will honor themselves at the banquet later on and have a great time to come. Long live the pride of the Perkins Pirates.